So I would like to talk a little bit about the syllabus and general information of this course today before we get to the content of the class. Okay, because we haven't talked about that before. And so I'm not sure if you got this syllabus or not from the first time. Okay. And before getting to the syllabus, there are even more general information that I want to let you know is that if I speak too fast or if you have problems, understanding my English, you can tell me anytime so that I will try to slow down or, make something clearer to you. All right? And I will try to start the class not too late, right? Our class time is 1:30 p.m. and I might start like maybe 1:35, but I will not try to be too late so that we might, if we cover the content of the class, we might finish the class earlier. I think you will like it that way, right? But I will not start the class late, just to let you know. So the study of data structure is very important to you as a computer engineer, right? Because you will have to use it for many things. It's like the basic knowledge for your future. And the topics or the content that I will cover in this course are shown in the syllabus. That includes the introduction part that Ajahn Thirani already taught you the last 2 weeks, on the last 2 weeks. Introduction about abstract data type and algorithm efficiency. Right? So what I would like to teach you today will be about the arrays, list, stack, and recursion, basically. And after that, we will look at the searching, several types of searching. We will look at trees and hashing, queue sorting, and dynamic algorithm. And the last two topics is about graph and Huffman encoding. So this is just to get you familiar with the topic. Of course, right now you still don't know some of these topics, what they are about, right? But we will learn it in this course. So this is just to inform you, so that if you go to look for some book or something to read, you should focus on this topic, right? And the grading is generally, can you see that? The grading will be distributed to assignments, maybe 3 or 4 assignments, right? And it will be 30%, and midterm exam 30%, final exam 40%. It might change from this a little bit, but not much. The general proportion of grading will be like this. Okay, and about the textbook, actually I shouldn't call it a textbook because this book is not really required for this course. You can try to catch up with the lecture note, and I will post it on my website, after the class, about for the lecture of each week, so you can get the lecture note from there, right? And actually that would be quite enough, but the textbook will be useful if you want to look in the issue of implementation in C, right? And this book, the book that I give the name to you here, will be useful for that purpose. But it is not. This book is not about the basic things, right? So the basic thing will be taught in this class, but the book is about some additional information that you might need. So it is not really required, but it might be useful. So if some of you haven't got the textbook, don't worry too much about it, right? And there are still other textbooks that are similar. It doesn't have to be this book exactly that you can get it and read it, to understand more about the topic of data structure. Okay? So when you are ready to start to learn, let me know for those who are still talking. Okay? Because you have to listen to me to understand what I have to explain. But if you don't listen, I can assume that either you already understand it, or you don't want to learn, which is quite a waste, because I think you or your parents have to pay a lot for you to study here each semester, right? So try to listen and get the most out of the course. So today's topic will be about, as what is shown here, right? It's about arrays, list, stack, and queue. And for most of this, I think you are already familiar with them, more or less, right? But we will talk about them in the sense of data structure. And I want to talk to you a little bit about recursion today. As introduction to recursion, there are many other issues that we have to look for recursion later on in the course. Right. So basically today is still about the introduction of many concepts here. So can anyone explain to me what an array is? Or arrays? What is it? What's the definition? Anyone? Ask. What did you learn about it in the first year? I don't believe that you haven't learned it, right? You have learned it, but what is it? What can you have in an array? For example, can I have a list of students in an array? Yes, right? So the array is, you can think of it as a data structure, right? That store a collection of data item or items that belong to the same type, right? For example, all of you here are students, so I can put you into the area of, a student in this class or something like that, right? Each item or each student name will be of the same type, of course. And what is the useful? Why array is useful? Because we can assign an array with a single variable name, right? So, for example,